live of the day. 3 strikes and I'm out of here, okay? So, here's what the video is titled. Frying up blue bacon extra crispy. Woo! Okay, so, frying up blue bacon, allow me to begin. After everything, I wanted to squash some shit because he just sucks. He's not, well, here it is. I'm going to crush him in one argument that merits no debate for somebody like him. Okay? Y'all ready? This is the comment I left Blue Bacon on his YouTube video defending the dead cat and the dead cat's name, whatever that may be, from me. Because I claim that guy was a fraud, just like the rest of these other fraud commentators. Are you guys ready? Here we go. Nice try, Blue Bacon, but you still failed. You launched a misinformation campaign against me with slanderous words to defame my character. I bet you feel so good thinking that you're right. I would like you to do a special. I would like you to tell your viewers how you support invidious legislation that would show us that a seditious conspiracy had occurred to open the door to racketeering over protected rights. I'm sure your followers will love to know how you support criminal organizations operating. Believe it. You've already proved to me that you are in support of a seditious conspiracy. Please elaborate to your viewers what I'm speaking about so they can be formally educated by a YouTube pretend lawyer like yourself on how you promote the law that is criminalistic against individuals in society. Whoa! Wait a minute. You mean Blue Bacon supports criminal organization and seditious conspiracies to undermine the constitutional rules of law? To promote racketeering? Duh. I mean, if you had half a brain, you could figure out through his commentary that the dude is a statist. He wants to call me names. Let's do this. Basically, Blue Bacon, you have no regard for the First Amendment. And allow me to go into detail. The right to gather is a protected right. You are a statist where you support the invidious legislation at a local level that would show a seditious conspiracy that would abrogate the citizens' rights over protected rights. Man, I'm going to use the word protected. You would love to support that against us when we have the right to peacefully assemble and gather in public. Meaning, you support them being extorted via racketeering by their local organized crime syndicate. You are not a constitutionalist like myself, and I will call myself a constitutionalist because I believe that. You called me a sovereign citizen, a member of a terrorist organization, because I know what rights I have that I refuse to allow to be converted into a may issue at will privilege to be licensed and permitted by local governments. Because you're a statist, Blue Bay KKK you call me a sovereign citizen, proving that you absolutely have no regard for constitutional law. While most of your viewers don't have a clue what's going on, I hope they come across this video to understand what kind of criminal stuff you are actively supporting. While calling me a liar, mind you. You didn't go into detail and educate your viewers that that was a false arrest and those officers committed a series of felonies against me in aiding other individuals from skirting criminal prosecution from a scheme of racketeering in which the officers became accessories to after the fact. You are a fraud, Blue Bay KKKian, and a traitor to this country's people. What you did in your video borderlines sedition. You definitely are attempting to defame my character through a smear campaign. You mock me for private attorney general. I have the right in Virginia to privately prosecute. Blue Bacon, I have a protected right in the state of Virginia to privately prosecute crime. Why are you going to tell people that I'm a liar? Why are you going to misinform people and start a whole smear campaign against an already victim, borderlining breaking the law in regards to seditious activity? Why would you do that? Why? So, I'm calling you out, Blue Bay KKN. Calling you out, dude. You support criminal organizations operating under the guise that they are carrying out their lawful duties. But you are not educating the people when the felonies have occurred on who exactly committed the crimes and who exactly is the victim. You are aiding in the retaliation against victims of crime, I suspect, on a regular basis. That might be a crime depending on how you do it, with your smear campaigns, misinformation, labeling people to be members of terrorist organizations. One might speculate that you yourself are and could be an accessory to my original criminal episode just after the fact. Now, are you willing to do the legal legwork to prove that you have done some things that I've alleged, or are you not going to do a good job, omit some information, and start a smear campaign of misinformation and lie to your viewers? It's okay. It's okay, Blue Bacon. I know that you have less of a life than me to live, which is why you depend on these people to make you feel better about yourself and who you are. I don't come on YouTube to share this information to try to make myself feel better. I share this information because it is a public service for me to perform, to share the information regarding who are the criminals out here and how they are operating, what they are doing, and how it affects our society. I'm doing us a favor. This is a public service. You've done so much lying. But if you were honest, you tell the people how you are forever in support of these seditious conspiracies that I refer to, where you promote statism and the erosion of protected rights. I want to reduce the state's control over my life because ultimately I have rights that these conspirators whom are elected want to erode. It's true. I'm not lying to anybody. You're a bad person. And coming in defense for another bad person, the dead cat, who started a smear campaign, labeled me as a member of a terrorist organization, it shows what kind of person you are, because one, that individual only had a handful of words to say in his commentary. You backed up a person who was with malicious intent towards another. You supported that behavior. I would expect so much coming from a statist like yourself. Ta-ta. Extra crispy. Got fried up. Enjoy.